All right, everybody. So, welcome to the fifth episode of the Supreme Beginner's Guide. My name is Red7. If you want to know more about me, I did a big introduction in the first episode where we talked about some general things regarding Escape from Tarkov and a big introduction. Then, in the second episode, we did a video about the main menu. Then, third one was about the stash management, and the fourth one was about the traders. We are still at the moment or at this state of the game where we have not jumped into raids yet. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the hideout, some general things about the hideout, and I'm going to show you one more time that sheet, which I think it's very, very useful if you want to keep track of what items you need and what exactly you need for the facilities and so on. You know, it has been updated, and I want to thank Shadow one more time for providing it. The link it will be in the description, of course. Then second, I want to apologize for the lack of follow-up videos these 2-3 days. I had my parents over, and I literally had no time to play games at the PC. I spend time with them and with my kids. So I apologize for that. I'm going to try to do this video today, or we will be doing this video today, and then starting with the coming week, we still need to do one more video before we go into the raids. I promised you guys a basic video. It's going to be called something like Escape from Tarkov fundamentals or the fundamentals of Escape from Tarkov, which is going to be a very quick video on what are the most important things you should know before going into the raid. And if you want to skip all the episodes and you want to go for exactly that one, then you will be, let's just say, geared up, yeah, or prepared to go for your initial raids. Yeah, so let's jump into our episode today, where we will be talking about the hideout. And yeah, let's see what we can find out. Okay, so here we are in the game menu, the main menu, and we talked about this in the previous episodes. Like I told you guys, I explained all these options. The hideout is some general info about the hideout. The hideout is a big part of Escape from Tarkov. It will provide you a lot of things. You will be able to craft a lot of items in your facilities, some weapons. Very important ammo, medicals, parts you need for trading, parts you need or items you need for certain missions. If you want to play the game immersively, and you should do that, yeah, that's the only way I can recommend Escape from Tarkov. So if you see someone who's not playing it and is avoiding doing it, although I have nothing against those PvP players, yeah, I love them, but you should understand that they are not playing Tarkov fully. They are not taking advantage of what the hideout can give you. Yeah. So the hideout is a big part. As I said, I have not touched it on this account, so I want to start it with you guys. And then here we go. You have several facilities which can be improved already. Yeah, but let's go first to the general stuff. Yeah, if you press enter while you're in your hideout, press enter, and then you're physically entering it, and you're going to be able to check out the state of it. Yeah, it's I don't know, I kind of want to cry when I see it like this. And then here, these icons are your facilities, and then you will be able to improve them. Yeah, so here you see you have space on the right side, you have space on the left side. I'm not going to waste too much of your time here, yeah, because there's like you can clearly see it and you can clearly walk into it. Here is where your testing range is going to be, and then you have like different facilities, and you see that it doesn't look good. Yeah, while you're here patrolling, you won't be able to pull out your weapon and test it because you don't have your test range. You can only do that here in this area. Yeah, so once you come here, your weapon will disappear, and that's that. But you do have access here to your stash. So if you press open stash by pressing F, yeah, then you see your stash, and you see like, oh, bro, I have the wrong weapon. Then you drop that weapon. Let's just say this is the wrong one. You drop that one and take the correct one. I want to test the sniper rifles, for example. Yeah, but only if you have your testing range. Yeah, and then switch to stash is you you go here to check your all your facilities and your to check your stash size. Yeah, so if you switch to stash size, then you see, okay, I have the maximum size stash, but in your case, if you start with the standard account, you're like, no, I need to upgrade to the first part and then to the second part, third part, which is something that you should definitely do if you start on a standard account. Okay, so I'm going to press escape once again, and then we are in the stash. Yeah, I'm gonna move around a bit, and that's basically it. Yeah, and then here is, this is how I like to use it. I don't like to interact from here. I mean, you can come here to your stash. Let me just find an available one. No, I cannot because all of them are locked. So what I normally do is I work on my facilities from this big overview. Yeah, you can with D and A, you can patrol around, or you can like cover your whole hideout by moving this aerial cam, I would say. Let's call it aerial view, right? And then here you see that you have multiple facilities, and all of them are locked. Yeah, my stash is at maximum because I have an EOD account, thanks to my my viewers. But all of the facilities are locked. And you may say now, which are the facilities that I should upgrade first? Now, the hideout is a very complex feature the devs added. And you won't be able to upgrade, let's just say, only the security. A lot of the things are very interconnected. So which means they are interdependable, if that's an English word. You know, you'll have to, in order to increase your security, for example, to level 4, what you have to do is you have to work on your shooting range first, and then you have to work on this and that, and then you will be able, if you have the items, then you will be able to move further. Yeah, so keep that in mind. You won't be able to do your Bitcoin from the beginning because you don't have the requirements. So if you check the Bitcoin here, for example, you see you need that. I have a fly here, bro. You will understand that you need intelligence center level 2, not level 1. Yeah, and then you need these parts, which I recommend examining, because what you should do, I talked about this in the okay. So this will give you 10 additional slots, farming bitcoins, and you will be able to make money. Yeah, this was a gold mine back then when the Bitcoin was close to 1 million rupees. Now it went down a lot. Okay, side note apart. So, understood? So what you have here available to build are the green facilities. So let's just start with illumination. It says here you only need 10,000 rubles and it will be an instant construction time. Yeah, so I'm going to build it. Okay, and we already have it here. It says there, but in order to bring this to the max, I have to level it up. So in order to level it up, you see, it's interdependable. You need the generator at level 1, and you need bulbs, and you need wires, 5 and 14. Keep in mind, a lot of these items, you will be able to produce them into your hideout, okay? And then construction time instant here for illumination. But obviously, I don't have the bulbs, I don't have the wire, I don't have access to the flea market, and so I'll have to go for some raids, yeah? And then the other one is vents. Vents, they require 25,000 rubles and instant construction time, and I'm gonna hit construct. All right? And then to reach level 2 with this guy, you need these parts, you need a battery, and you need an engine motor. Okay, so that's that. These are the only things that you can craft. Back, like some months ago, you were able to build a lot of things from the beginning. The devs complicated it a bit, and they, with the hope that some of the players who are the explorer type of players are going to go and find different things. You know, they increase the requirements. Like, for example, the generator, you were able to build it from the beginning. But now, in order to build a generator, you need a spark plug and you need the money, and then you need security level 1. Yeah. And then in order to do security, let's see what we need for security, because this could be something. There are a lot of things in the hideout which you cannot produce, you cannot craft, because of lack of power. So we definitely need our generator. The generator should be one of our priorities. Yes. So if you have, let's just check security. Security here. in order to do security, we need one of the measuring tapes and 20,000 rubles. This item is actually very easy to find, and we're probably going to go with our scab first to find a lot of things and see how the game, you know, how the game handles and how you can move on and on the maps and so on. You know, you're not risking a lot if you go with your scab. So I would say these are the first things that you should do. But you can also try them out, and you know, spend some time here and check. Okay, I need to do generator and vents and inspect all those things. Yeah, the Bitcoin farm and the boost generator, I'm not even going to touch them because I know I'm not going to do them from the beginning. Heating here, it's complicated. No, it's not complicated. I thought it is. You only need 2 matches, which are just check some cabinets or some duffel bags. You're going to be finding these ones very, very easily. Then what you also need is you're going to be needing intelligence center, but you see it's not something you're going to be very, very fast. Lavatory, it's important because you have to craft a lot of things. So focus on this one as well. Library is not something you're going to be doing very, very fast because look at that, rest space level 3, yeah. And then med station is also very, very important because here is where you can craft your Salewas and some other type of meds, which some of them are going to be needed for missions, yeah. But we cannot build it because we need the money. We have the money. We need a syringe and we need some pack of meds, yeah. Nutrition unit also very important, but you need generator level 1 and these things. Rest space. You need a tape. This can be found. This can be found. So keep in mind to hold onto those things and also examine or inspect everything that you find, because it's important. Yeah, security checked, shooting range. We need some nails. We need a lot of things there as well. Solar power. This is not something that you should be focusing because you won't be able to. Water collector. Okay, you need security. You need hoses. You need a lot of things here. And then the workbench. Yeah, workbench will give you the ability to use the weapon presets in the main menu. I showed you that, and it's here, yeah, but it's locked right now because I need to work on my workbench. And as soon as I do this, then I can go weapon preset. Yeah. What else? My shooting range, I need to build it here. Let me just quickly check because now I'm a bit worried that this weapon modification is required to unlock. Weapon modification bonus is required to be unlocked in the hideout. So I am not sure now if you have to do your workbench in order to use presets or if you have to do your shooting range. I think it's the workbench. We're going to see that while we progress, but I think it's the workbench. Please correct me in the comments, guys, if I am wrong. Okay, the veterans. Good. Yeah, so clear so far. What I want to show you, this is something that you will have to experiment a lot. But in order to keep track of these things, I can show you this beautiful, beautiful tool, which I have here, the Tarkov Hideout checklist. Yeah, this is a very, very important tool, which you should definitely have for yourself and keep track of everything you need. So in order to do that, I'm going to put the link in the description. Well, in order to do that, what you should do is go to File and make a copy for yourself, name it however you want, and then you can save it locally if you want to, or you put it under your sheets. Yeah, I'm not going to do that because I already did it. And then here, what I want to show you is these are the things you should keep in mind. I mean, this is a list with all the items you need. This has been updated, the Tarkov sheet, so it's up to date. And here under your modules, here you have an overview of every single facility, hideout facility you have. Yeah, you have a rest space, scab case, security, shooting range, everything is there. And then you can keep track of everything. Like for example, if you find the car battery, then you mark it. I have 1 out of 1. Yeah, so I don't need more 4 vents. Yeah, and then here under requirements, if you go to batteries, you're going to be let me see if I find it. Battery. It has to be somewhere here. Yeah, I'm not going to waste your time. Look there, car battery. It says total, you need a total of 5, but because you checked 1, you only need 4 now. Yeah, because you already have 1. Okay, so you can see it there. you can always keep track of this. And you're like, if you're like, for example, having a doubt, like, bro, I just checked the hideout and I don't know exactly what I need for this and that, and you're in a raid, yeah, you cannot check the hideout anymore, then you quickly alt tab and check this out, and you're like, okay, I need I found white tape, and you're like, okay, I have like 5 of them, how many do I need? And you check here and you're like, oh, I only need 4, I'm gonna drop 1. You know what I mean? So this, if you want to play immersive, this is the tool that you should. And then this has been done by Shadow Draft. Draft, thank you very much one more time for providing this and for updating it. It was out of date, you know, and I told him on Reddit, hey man, listen, can you update this? And after a while he did it and it's there. So thank you very much, Shadow Draft. Yeah, guys, it's there. Modules, you have even event modules. This is something that the guys provide when we're close to Christmas. Pretty self-explanatory, this tool. If you still need help, I stream daily starting at 2 p.m. CET, 8 a.m. East. I could be live right now. Go there or come there and ask. Not, then write me a message on the board, write something in the comments below. Yeah, this is basically what I wanted to say about the hideout. It's a complex feature, but it will help you a ton. Especially if you don't have the flea market access, and even if you have it, you know, because you can produce stuff, but even if you have it, certain things require the check mark, the how's it called, the find in rate status, yeah, and then by producing them here in the hideout, you will be having it. Okay, one more thing that I want to tell you. After finishing the video, I realized that I didn't talk about this. Just quick. Here you have on your left side, on the left side of the hideout, you have some options. Turn night vision on, yeah, if you want to clearly view or to view your stash, your hideout better. Then here you have the lights, you can turn them on or off, or switch to different light sources, yeah, if you have them built. So I'm going to turn night vision off, and then here light is off right now, but you can turn candles on and have a more romantic trash hideout, yeah, because it's right now pile of trash. And then once you build your illumination system, then you will be able to switch from to different light sources, yeah. In this case, I'm going to turn it off, and then here you have the option to turn the generator off. So if you, for example, go in vacation for like 1 week or so and you don't want your hideout to waste your fuel, then switch this generator off, yeah, or on if you come back. And then if it's off, it's not going to waste your fuel anymore, but it will not produce at that rate as fast, yeah. It will produce, but very, very slow without energy, without fuel. Okay, and then you can turn it on and off from there. And then what another trick that I've learned with the time is you come here to the generator. Let's just say you have it built, yeah. You see that, oh, I'm very, very low on fuel. How can I buy it? Don't go back to the main menu and buy it from the trader and so on. Just go to dealers directly. This guy sells. I cannot go right now because it's locked, but he sells it, and you click on him, find the fuel, and then hit back, and you're at the generator again. You can add it, and that's that, yeah. And I'm going to share more quality of life, let's just say, tips with you as soon as I get the chance to bump into it, you know? So stay tuned for that as well. Okay, so that's that. Check me out on Twitch if you want to like the video, because it will definitely help me push out in those recommendation lists, and then also subscribe because it's free. And thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the complete series. I will put a link with the whole playlist, and then be sure to tune in for the Tarkov fundamentals, and then we will continue with our game progression. Yeah, I will be doing hardcore on this account, so I will not be relying too much on the flea market. Old school hardcore is going to be called. Yeah, so guys, have a beautiful day. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you all. Bye bye.